Hi Aries, welcome to the channel and welcome to your reading for January 2024. All right, so we have the Hangman and the Page of Wands. So you could be through the first part of January and the next week or so feeling stuck, feeling like you've put a lot of effort into whatever it is you're working on, especially because you're looking at a long-term career transformation and you're looking at creating more value in your life. You're looking at expressing yourself more in terms of work and then getting rewarded for that. And, you know, this comes with a long-term healing of a lot of wounds so it creates a long-term shift in your personality, who you are, how you present in the world, and how that affects your work. So you could feel really stuck right now because you've really been, going through the gauntlet when it comes to learning new things and applying new skills and really having those moments where you have this breakdown of your psyche, of why you do certain things, why you believe certain things. So all of this is kind of coming to a head, and now it's like, okay, you feel like you've done so much, and it's like, where is the payoff? Where is the payoff? And the thing is, you're so close to having that payoff. It's really a time now to keep the momentum, keep striving. It's like, what if you knew, if you feel like giving up, what if you knew that you would find your success tomorrow, right? So you want to, if you're feeling stuck, you want to not get trapped in that mindset, but try to see the long term, the bigger picture here, what you originally set out on this journey for, and keep that spark alive and especially right now, as much as you might feel stuck, like you want things to progress forward and it's happening really slowly, it's just not quite time yet, and you will see why things had to happen the way they happened, because you are going to have this major shift in the next couple of weeks, especially moving into Aquarius season is when you're going to really start to see. But here it's kind of like when it's the darkest before the dawn. It's like that final push, and it's really a time to be learning the skills that will really bring you value when you move into this career transformation, and a time of really purging all those things that are not necessary for you now, and really allowing yourself to have this fresh start, not being held back by limiting beliefs. And I think you're going to have, over the next couple of weeks, a lot of these breakthroughs in your mental process, a lot of breakthroughs about any limiting beliefs that are still lingering, any belief systems that told you need to do things this way instead of that way. And I think that's actually what could be keeping you stuck, because there's still a bit more to learn before you go through this massive career shift. And a lot of what could be keeping you stuck is the headspace where you're not seeing all your options. You through the stress and through all the changes that are being made in your personal life as well as your work life, it's easy to get really caught in your head and really feel anxious. And then when you start to feel anxious, you start to, circle around in these negative thoughts or these limiting thoughts, and old beliefs come up. You might be like, what was I thinking? Like, why did I do this? Why did I take this leap? Like, this is crazy. And this is all just, this 9 of Swords, this 8 of Swords, this getting caught in your head, and then it's keeping you stuck. You want to, as counterintuitive as it might seem, or as people on the outside might be telling you you're crazy for doing this, you want to still be thinking in terms of that inspiration, in terms of what you can create that's not created yet. And people don't understand it. People don't understand you right now. People don't understand what exactly it is you're trying to change or do, or how you're changing. And when when you look at yourself in respect to the external world, it can seem like, what was I thinking? What was I doing? Why would I make these decisions? Why, like, what made sense a little bit ago to, take those risks and do all this stuff, and you were just riding that high, that inspiration, and just like that knowing that you needed to walk this path and you needed to do it this way, and that's all that mattered. But then now it's like things kind of stop for a bit. And in respect to the external world, it might seem crazy. You might be thinking like, what was I doing? Why did I do that? Why did I make those decisions? Why did I just start doing this? I don't know if I can keep up with it now, and all of these things. But it's really like, the darkest before the dawn kind of situation. So you don't want to get caught up there. You want to be able to pull your energy back, get out of your head, and continue to think with that spark of inspiration. Continue to think with that vision and keep learning. This is really a time now for the next couple of weeks where you want to keep learning. You want to keep growing into the person you're becoming. You want to, shatter those old belief systems, allow these revelations to come in, allow the breakthroughs to happen, not only in your mind, but also in your plans. Like if you continue learning right now and you keep the perspective of thinking with the long-term, the vision, that ethereal vision that you have for your life, you'll have a lot of breakthroughs that can help you plan out where you want to take your career and where you want to take your life throughout the coming year. So, but if you're getting stuck in this anxiety and second guessing yourself, you're going to just be spinning your wheels. So you want to avoid that. And it can seem like things are slow right now. It can seem like whatever you've been doing, nothing's happening, nothing's paying off, you're still stuck in the same place. And it's really easy to let your mind get the better of you, especially if you're focused on what anybody else is thinking, or how you look to other people and things like this. People aren't going to understand you right now because you are creating something that has either never been done before, or the people in your life have never had somebody in their life do something like this. They haven't, people around you that may be projecting these energies of anxiety and things like this and try to reflect that back to you. They've never seen somebody really create something like this, create something totally new and just do it and have just this spark of inspiration and turn it into something physical. And it's not going to make sense to people around you. So definitely don't let that overwhelm you. Don't let the perspective of the outside hinder you right now, because all the advice and the wisdom and the direction that you need is going to come from within. And when you try to look into others right now, if you try to look to others for advice on this, like, they're not going to understand, and it's going to project a lot of anxiety. And also, if you're looking at yourself in respect to the conventional world or how things have always been done, it's going to cause you to have this anxiety too, right? So you want to, trust your own guidance. You know exactly what you need to be doing, and that will allow you to continue to maintain this perspective and move with that inspiration that you've had all along. But it's really easy to get tripped up right now, because like this is like the final test, the final journey before Pluto moves out of your 10th house and really transforms this aspect of your life entirely. So, it's a bit of a gauntlet. It's a bit of a challenge, and it's easy to get tripped up. And don't be, if you're feeling like you're stuck in this 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords energy, like, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. You don't need to keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because with the Knight of Pentacles here, you've planted the seeds. And you just got to keep the ball rolling now. You don't need to stress. You don't need to think, oh my God, this isn't working out. Like, well, you've already planted the seeds and it's coming. But this is not overnight success. It's not money that's going to be like a fly-by-night thing. This is long-term wealth and stability you're creating for yourself now. And it's created from doing something kind of unconventional, things people don't really understand, things people don't expect. So you really need to trust your own guidance, and any other people trying to come in and tell you certain things right now is really, it's really going to, trip you up. So the seeds that you planted, they're coming through. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands. So if you can stay in this perspective of being inspired, and through that inspiration, you'll have these breakthroughs, you'll have these realizations about how to make things work. When you're not spinning your wheels in anxiety or feeling like nothing's working out, feeling like, the money's not coming or whatever, you can really open yourself up to figuring things out. It's like things will just come together. You'll, through, taking the time to read books and taking the time to be with yourself, trust your inner guidance right now, because you're the one creating this path. And, read the books that you need to, seek out information that will provide value to what you are doing. Don't seek out information that is going to make you second guess what you're doing, because you've put in so much work and it's about to really pay off as we move into the rest of the year. So definitely, you don't want to stop now. It's like I said at the beginning, it's like, if you knew you were about to hit success, would you give up right now if you knew you were going to be successful tomorrow? So it's really about continuing that striving right now. You've laid the foundation for this. And once Pluto leaves your 10th house in Aquarius season, you're going to see all this success start to come through. And where you start out as somebody who was perhaps unsure, second guessing, getting stressed out, not sure if you're on the right path, you turn into somebody that's seeing the results of your efforts, seeing how you create, like you created this, you did it, and it brings you this sense of confidence in yourself. And you go from, being someone who is second guessing yourself to being somebody who knows that this is real, who is confident, who is able to push forward in an even bigger way. So yeah, don't let yourself get tripped up by all this negativity, or if you're seeking guidance from people but they don't understand, just know that they don't understand what you're trying to do, and always trust your own inner guidance at this time. And search to learn and gather information. I feel like you're really in a period where you are, learning and going within and really solidifying this confidence in yourself now that you can take with you into this next chapter of your life. So this is not all for nothing. Everything you've done has not been for nothing. This is just, the last bit of the challenge before the reward comes in. And if you are feeling overly stressed, take that time out for yourself. Don't push yourself to the point of burnout. You've already planted the seeds. You just have to know that it's coming, and have that confidence now. This Page of Wands, it's like you have the confidence when you tap into that inspiration. But if you continue to tap into that inspiration and see the world through that lens, then you can, by the time we get to Aquarius season, be in this Queen of Wands energy where you don't waver on that. You know what you want, you know how to get it, and also you know that it works because you can see the tangible results of your success. All right, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. If you would like a personal reading, I will link it below, and I will see you next time.